didn't start the intro.
You're right.
Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Hey, what's going on? It is live Cloud and Console after the intro, that is. What's going on? Happy Sunday. It's a
Yes.
chilly evening where I am. Hope you're keeping warm.
Yes, it's been very cold for us in Canada today. Minus 15, minus 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you stay inside and you play some cloud gaming. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
some gaming today in the cloud using GeForce Now. Popped it open, grounded, so that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, that's for sure.
But as you know, this is Cloud and Console, Cloud Gaming Podcast. We talk about all things cloud gaming. That's been going on this week. But first, we like to get into what we've been gaming on. So, Nads, why don't you break down, because I know you like to do a little segment now on kind of what
Yeah.
you've been gaming on. So let's check out Nad's corner here and see what he's got.
So basically, we played some Diver as usual on Monday. I remember it be very buggy. I think Maker crashed a few times, and then yeah, it was very buggy if I remember right. And other than that, on Tuesday, usually I play some good old Among Us together as a group. But this time I didn't play that. I decided to try out some Vow, and I'll share my screen here like this. And yeah, so I played some Vow this week. I streamed that throughout I played the beginning part. I think the first part was about an hour and a half. Like, when you get to that island, it's like a tutorial island. I mostly play in first person. I know you play on third person. You felt it was janky. I feel like the gameplay is very similar to like a Fallout or Elder Scrolls. In that term, if you try to play third person, it's kind of wonky. It's weird. It's really made me play first person, and that's my preference on that too. Overall, the game run perfectly on GeForce Now. Didn't have any issue. No bug really. I think I saw one bug. At some point, I jumped in the water. I was in the water and I saw my companion like floating in the air, kind of like lagging in the air, and then he fell in the water. But that's pretty much the only bug I noticed. Overall, the gameplay works perfectly fine. Yeah, there's no issue with it. The story is very in depth. I feel like there's a lot of reading. If you're interested in reading book, there's a lot of talking with people. I found it's just crazy the amount of like conversation you have with people. You can spend like half an hour talking with people, just going through every option to see what's going on. And I feel like there's a lot of interactive with other people that you interact with them and that's it. You cannot interact with them until maybe later or something like that. I feel like it's related to creating your not your karma system, but like more like your if you're popular within that population in a sense. So I feel like there's like a lot of that, but like overall the game, it's very linear in a sense. Even though it's open world, you're very limited to what you can do, where you go. But like it's kind of open world, but like you have a lot of side quests and you have the main quests. Overall, I really like the game. I think it's very story oriented. I feel like after I play the story, that's gonna be it. Maybe they're gonna come out with like DLC or something like that, or maybe they're gonna continue the story because the vow is based on another game that Obsidian made. So the lore is continuing, so it's not lost. So it's quite interesting. I don't remember the name of the previous game. I don't think I ever played it.
Morrowind?
No. No, it's like
Outer Worlds?
game.
No. Okay.
No.
That's not perfect.
Yeah, no, it's an older game. Maybe someone in the chat can tell. Maker, if you're there, you probably know. It's based. The lore is based on the previous game that they made. But
Evening, Crow. Hope you're doing well.
Hey Crow, yeah. But yeah, the combat is like perfect. I find any issue. I use bow and arrows. It's quite easy to play. And I've been playing on controller. I haven't played on mouse and keyboard. I play a little bit on mouse and keyboard, but I feel like comfortable with the controller. I feel some game pillars of eternity. Thank you, Maker. Maker's always full of knowledge. So yes, it's the same lore, same story, kind of following on over. So pretty cool they did that. Maybe there's gonna be another game in the future. They're gonna continue with that, but who knows? But yeah, other than that, yeah, combat is fine. Story is great. There's some funny moment. I'll show my video later. But it's kind of funny because you can loot everything, but you can only loot everything once. And so the only way you can get item that are restock is from the vendor. If you sleep for, let's say, I think it's 3 nights, then the vendor restock and then you can go buy stuff. So like you need to be very conscious of that. Like do not spend your money like everywhere because you can only collect it once. Same with the enemy, they don't respawn. I think I saw some enemy respawn before, like once after, and I don't know if it's a bug, but like overall I didn't see anybody respawn so far. So, yeah, you can see the graphic on that. It's looking pretty good with the blood on the ground. But yeah, overall, I like the game. I'll keep playing. I'll finish it. Very interesting to be like being the hero and like you're half god, a godlike they call you. So pretty cool game.
You're like an Asimer.
Yeah, exactly, like an Astomer. So that was some of my gameplay. I played some more again today, but I didn't stream it. I kind of don't want to spoil the whole story to everybody, but I plan to show it to everyone. The other game I've been playing a lot, and I finished it. Didn't really finish it, but I finished playing the game up to now. It's Enshroud. So I beat the dragon. I'll show you guys the video later. So it's kind of the final boss, and after that, you just have to build. Like I completed all the quests. I did that previously, but now I'm up in the mountain. There's like an.
There we go. Maker has answered the question here. Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Yeah. Maker with the knowledge. So yeah, Enshroud, a fun game. If you like that style of game, it's like a builder slash RPG, and it's great. It's a great game. There's been so many updates, and it doesn't stop. I like the building in there. There's like so many people that did like so many things in this game, like in terms of building and everything. So love it. I'm always ready to go back into it. I think we should organize at some point to have a group of playing that, because that might be a lot of fun. Yeah, there's this moment where you can like fly down. That's part of a hollow there. But a lot of fun. I'll show you guys the dragon that I kill later, part of our videos of the week. But like pretty, a lot of fun. Love this game. I'll go back to it when there's more update, but amazing. Yeah, so those are the two big games I've played this week. So
and one more.
And Avow. And we played Grounded too, right? That's right. I didn't pull it up. So was it yesterday we decided? Oh yeah, well you decided. You're like, let's go play Grounded. I was like, yeah. Actually,
yeah, well, I wanted to play something together. I think on Friday night.
It's on Friday night.
Yeah, it was Friday night because that's when Hannah went out.
Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, we play some Grounded. So if you're familiar with the Honey, I Shrink the Kids or something like that, I try to remember the translation of the movie. So it's basically the same thing. You're basically a kid, and then you're shrunk down, and you're living in the grass. You have to survive. It's a survival type of game, and there's like little story behind it. And as you can see, there's like a robot there. I think I'd click on the IGN review, but skip ahead. Basically, overall, the game is a lot of fun. It's like all the overall basic crafting stuff. You're just using the material that you have there, and there's a lot of bugs that can kill you easily, and it's just crazy for that. So yeah, but I love the game. I think it's a lot of fun to play in the server. 4 of us, we jump in and play a little bit, and then yeah, loving it. Great game. It's available on Game Pass or PC Game Pass also, same as Avow. So if you're ever interested to try it, it's worth checking it out. And for some reason, like that icon, when we get like some science points, like science. I always found that funny. I'm like, I don't know why, but like, it's like I don't know. It's a catchy thing, right? So, but
I'm gonna add it to our soundboard.
Yeah, we should. But it's a lot of fun. Check it out. It's a nice builder game. We should definitely look into streaming it. And as usual, I play some Raid Shadow Legend on my phone and also some Maple Story. But that's about it. What about yourself? What did you play? What you're up to this week?
Well, playing some Grounded,
Mm,
some Fortnite as per usual with Family Game Night, all the
yeah.
usual staples, some Grounded with you, and a game that Maker here recommended I play. So I just wanted to show you the absurdness of this scene I walk into. So I'm a warrior android bot, and I walk into a bunch of robots humping each other. You see this?
They're all doing that. Yeah, they recreating their yeah, they
Yeah,
need to
very
populate, I think. So this
very
guy needed
strange scene.
and it was you guys or Maker mentioned that, or you mentioned that this game is like as like it's a prologue or after another game or something. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, so this is the second game in the series. Near Replicant is first, and that's more of a medieval style, apparently, where it's set in like the years 2000, where this is set in like the year 11,000.
I
So
see.
it's odd the two games are connected, and then even more so, I feel like Stellar Blade, if you played that game, is like a love letter to
Oh,
this title.
yes. Stellar Blade. You mentioned Stellar Blade kind of stole it from it, but
A lot,
uh,
yeah.
uh, I think like when that game came out, it was like very popular, and whoever created Stellar Blade, they're like, yeah, let's do that. But the girl, you're gonna see everything, and have like more asses, more boobies, right?
Yeah, the
That's what people.
near Automata is definitely popular. I think it hit around 8 million copies sold.
Yeah.
And such a unique gameplay with this one. They brought an arcade style transition from like side scroller to open world. But you see here a bunch of enemies drop by, and I'm fighting on a platform. So it's like side scroll at that point, but in the beginning, completely different game. I'm like above. I'm in an airship, shooting things coming at me. It's and then you're back to side scrolling, and you're shooting
Oh
things in
wow.
front of you. And so
That's
it's
funny.
often like flipping the script on you, and then you're walking
Yeah.
around, and it's a big boss battle, and it's like
Uh,
this is a crazy stage to be fighting on. So the way that they flip the game mechanics, I know that this is a 2017 game, but I am enjoying it. It is my flavor right now, so definitely one that I'm checking out. And because I like Stellar Blade, it's definitely good to play the game that inspired Stellar Blade for sure.
yeah. Yeah, I definitely remember when that game came out. It was like very and everybody loved it. But you're not done yet, right?
No,
Yeah, okay. So I know that you can keep playing, and there's like new game plus, multiple new game plus, my understanding. So
yeah, so the new game plus actually changes up your perspective and your operator, so it's
yeah,
interesting. It's almost like the second chapter. It's not even like a new
yeah,
game plus.
it's like following on the story. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say I'm midway through chapter 2.
Hmm.
So we'll see how we go from there. But definitely enjoying that title. A lot of fun there.
Yes, definitely.
But let's get into the news we got going on this week.
Yes. Just to talk about Diver there. There's
Oh,
not
yes.
much.
Yeah,
Uh,
my bad. Yeah,
no,
let's
no,
get
no,
into
no worries. I
the
thought that's what you
update.
were talking about.
Yeah.
Some Divers update. The last update we had was on the 19th of February, so it's a while ago, about 2 weeks ago. It was just fixing some issue
Yeah,
from a
Joel is on
crash.
vacation.
Exactly. And we saw like on Monday how buggy the game was. So I don't know if they're just gonna keep working on fixing bugs, but that's about it. Like it's crazy. I was expecting more update. There was a patch on the 18th, and then on the 19th, that's when they did another update. When did we play the game exactly? Do we remember? We play
Monday.
Monday 24th. So it's still bug, sadly, but that's pretty much all they have as update for now. But another update. I will more a segment I want to add. I I found this game. Oh my god. Oh, you playing this? Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, yeah.
I
There's a lot of
kind of
kids
want
though.
to. I was like, "What is that part of it?" That's funny. So a game I'm quite interested into. So it just announced the trailer. Here, I'll play it here. Called Dread Zone. Oh shit. It's called Dread Zone. So it's like a survival slash FPS game. You gotta build, you gotta survive, and the scenario if it's like similar to Stalker 2 slash Fallout. So you're basically in a world where there's like a virus got let loose, and you're just going around and surviving basically. So pretty cool, pretty interesting. Made me think a lot of like Son of the Forest too at the same time. But has that like kind of tactical shooter sense. I don't know. I'll be interested to check it out. But like it's currently not out yet. It just like was a trailer announcement type of thing. So it's gonna be on early access at some point. I don't know when it's gonna release exactly. But check it out, Dread Zone. It's on Steam. You can wish list it. But yeah, the graphic looks good. I think it's gonna be Unreal Engine. It's made with. It has the look and feeling of it. Because they like you look at this and make me think of Stalker 2. It's like look alike, you know. So it's like almost they took Stalker 2 and build it in that. But yeah, pretty cool. Looking pretty good. I can't wait for it. But yeah, we'll
Awesome.
see when it come out. I
Yeah,
know it's a first-person shooter. You don't like it too much, but
yeah.
I'm interested about it just because of the gunplay and then see, I like the fact it's survival. So yeah. But that was my segue, I guess.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's get into some GeForce Now news, and
Yeah.
we got some cool stuff coming at you with Split Fiction,
Hmm.
Assassin's Creed Shadow, and Killing Floor. So this is the big update you're looking for. What games are coming out this March? And we got some big titles for the spring coming up, and Split Fiction being one of them.
Yes.
Definitely a contender for Game of the Year, coming off of It Takes Two and its critical success. The It Takes Two adventure Split Fiction actually has something called a Friends Pass, and I looked into this. So it's cross-play,
Yeah.
which means you can share it with anyone across Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, and you can
It's
play with a
crazy.
friend as long as you've purchased the game.
Yeah, is that crazy? So like, I can purchase a game and
Yeah,
say, "Hey, Rudex, come and play with me," and you
yeah,
can play from your house online. You can play on PlayStation while I have the Steam version or something like that.
yeah,
So crazy. I like that concept. I'm surprised they're doing that because they're like, well, we're not gonna sell as much game, right? Maybe I don't know.
yeah. They
Or
won't.
maybe
That's for sure. But I mean,
maybe
I
it's gonna
think they.
attract people to play it more. I don't know.
We will see.
Yeah,
We will see. Is it coming out to Game Pass too? I don't even know.
I don't know. Usually Game Pass will announce it. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know.
But otherwise, it is
It's just a
fantastic.
state.
While he does that, look up if you have a friend who's getting the game. Definitely something to check out. It's also got co-op mode, so for couch co-op, which you can play with the person beside you, which is always nice. And games kind of leave that out nowadays. So,
Yeah,
Split Fiction, definitely one to look out for. Coming out in a couple days, 4 days now.
yeah.
Uh,
March 6th. It's gonna
yeah,
be available on Steam and EA app. So basically,
yeah,
you got the Split Fiction, which is the actual game, and there's like the Split Fiction friend pass, from my understanding. So
yeah.
maybe like your
Oh, maybe.
friend's gonna go on there and enter a code or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably. Well, that's pretty cool. Definitely want to be checking out that one. There's a lot of hype behind it, and I can see myself getting into that. So, we will be checking that out. And the legend lives on with Halo: The Master Chief Collection, comprising of 6 legendary games from Halo 2, Halo 1, Halo 3, Halo 3, ODST, Halo 4, and tons of more stuff. My favorites in the list: Halo 2, such a good one with the Arbiter. Oh, and
Yeah.
you were going back and forth, and like I felt like that story was so good. You had to work with him to survive the situation with the hive. And then ODST. Wow,
Yes,
what a
yes.
difference in setting when you weren't Master Chief, when you were one of the soldiers.
Yeah,
I thought that was
that's
really
pretty
cool.
cool. They did that. It just kind of expanded the universe and made
Yeah.
it like, you see the other side of the world if you're human or so, and yeah, pretty cool.
What a loss. Like the fact they didn't do more ODST boggles my mind. Like there should have been more like it should have been its own like franchise type of thing.
Yeah, because I remember Halo. They made so many Halo game, all branched off from the Halo series, and
Yeah.
some of them like didn't do as well as others. Like I try to remember there was an RTS game at some point. Halo. I try to remember the name of it, but I don't think that did that well. And then at the same time, uh, most of the branch off game came out when 343 took over, and I think they spread too thin. But anyway,
Yeah. Well, we have new to town. Honkai Star Rail is getting an update 3.1, so if you're into that, you can definitely check that out. Some games coming out this month. Balatro, so that's going to be available through PC Game Pass, so now you'll be able to
Canadian
check that
game.
out. Hey, Bliss, you're a fan for the Halo Reach. Ah, I
Yeah.
see, that was your favorite. I did like the teamwork in Reach. That was
Uh,
the one where you were with all the different Halo guys, right?
yeah, that's the one where you're looking for Master Chief, I think.
Oh yeah.
That's the one. Bilateral, Canadian game made in Vancouver. So
Awesome. We got the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance Tactics, Evil Within 2, Murky Drivers in Summersville, and then here's what to expect for the rest of the month. Definitely big things like Split Fiction coming out on March 6th, available through EA and Steam. And we got Assassin's Creed Shadows coming out on March 20th,
yeah.
Wreckfest 2 March 20th, Killing Floor
Oh,
3 March
maybe
25th. First
maybe Ray is
Berserker.
gonna go back into streaming Wreckfest, but the second one,
Yeah, I mean March is getting pretty heated in here, and then we
yeah,
have Inzoi.
yes,
Wow, coming out on GeForce Now, March 28th. That's the one with the
the new sim.
smart NPCs.
Yeah, with using the AI from Nvidia, which is gonna be crazy.
Wow.
I'm excited for it, that's for sure.
Well, definitely a lot of stuff to get into. Huge games. I think March is absolutely packed.
Yeah, crazy. Question for you: have you ever watched Dark Crystal? Have you
I
ever
have
watched?
I know what you're talking about. I feel like I've seen like some of it, but not all of it. It's like with the weird puppet stuff on Netflix,
Yeah,
right?
so the
Yeah.
original, I remember being a kid watching the original. It was kind of a horror movie. It was weird. It was weird. But like the new one, The Age of Resistance, I think it's on Netflix. You can watch the show. They use the same way, but like it's very weird. Like you have those crows that like suck the soul out of those little Muppet type of thing, and they get like their life like they live longer because of that. But yeah,
That's
pretty
pretty
fucked
creepy.
up. Yeah, it is. But like
Yeah.
the original film was from the 80s, very creepy. Yeah, but I just wanted to mention that.
Well, that's going on with GeForce Now this month. Definitely some things to look out for. I know personally, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Inzoi has been on my radar, and
Yeah.
Split Fiction. So some cool things there.
Yeah, some people are quite excited for Killing Floors
Oh
to
yeah,
come
Killing
out,
Floor
right?
3 as well, as well.
Yeah, I never played that series, but I've been told that a lot of people are interested to play that. So cool.
Yes, sir. Well, cool stuff what's happening in the GeForce Now world. Let's
Mhm.
jump into Cloud Dosage and see what's going on with them.
Yeah.
So this news story I thought you may know a little bit about, but Halo Infinite's new competitive mode, Search and Destroy Extraction, arrives later this year. Did you know that they
Yes.
were getting this?
Yeah, I think my wife spoke to me about this. Like they slowly try to make new things. So the search and destroy, because Halo Infinite has a big community for doing world championship, or like they have those big team like fighting each other. They probably gonna introduce that as part of their rotation, because they have Slayer, King of the Hill, Capture the Flag, and now SND, which is going to be quite interesting to add in the mix. So I'm excited to see. Well, my wife is probably going to be more excited than me, but like she always cheer for Optic Gaming, and so we'll see what happens.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's what's going on with Halo. It's cool to see some updates. Although the one thing is, they don't have the Halo campaign on GeForce now. That's a little bit confusing to me, but
Or Halo
all right.
Infinite.
Yeah, for Halo Infinite.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just have the multiplayer. I'd like to play the
Uh,
campaign, to be
I
honest.
I think my wife only got the multiplayer, or I think it's free to play or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she never played a campaign. She always played the online version.
No, well, I always played it growing up, right?
Oh
So,
yeah,
but
yeah, that's
it is what
funny.
it is.
I
Hopefully,
didn't
they add
know
it
that.
at
That's
some point.
interesting. Yeah, maybe. Maybe when they fix their game. So.
Yeah, maybe when they fix it. Amazon Luna, the Luna, they still exist, and they are
Yes.
adding some new games. WRC Generations. That's right. If you like driving and you like shifting, that's right, shifting gears while you drive. WRC Generations has got you on the lock. Have you ever played one of those games before?
I remember the Nintendo one where like it was like from the top down, but no, I don't think I played those WRC.
Yeah, I tried. I remember it must have come out for like a PlayStation monthly thing, and I gave it a whirl, and it was like always making me shift from first to second. I was like,
Oh, really?
it's all about the shifting. And I'm like, that's cool if you have like a racing rig set up, but not if you're
Yeah,
on a controller.
yeah, it might be yeah, unless it make it like easy, but
Then we
uh,
got some Overcooked 2, which I know you're a fan of. Jackbox Party Pack. Great party games for the Amazon Luna platform. Strange Horticulture, which I'm a fan of. Run a plant shop and identify mysterious flora. No stranger to
oh
that.
jeez.
And then Splitlings, which reminds me of Stadia. So that's always fun.
Splitling. Yeah, it was available on Stadia, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
So Amazon Luna still kicking, still doing its thing. If you're subscribed to Prime and you want to get a party game up and going, you got some options now on the Luna. Not bad options.
That's pretty good.
Have you ever wondered how to play Monster Hunter Wilds in the cloud? Well, we've got the information on lock for you right now. So Monster Hunter Wilds is the big new hot pizzazz that is out right now. Just released a couple days ago.
On
Uh,
Friday, right?
yeah, absolutely destroying Steam charts and obviously a lot of hype behind it. Regardless of its PC problems on performance optimizations, it definitely got a huge crowd. So, how to play it in the cloud if you don't want to store it on the download. You got Boosteroid, you got Shadow PC, and you got Air GPU. So 3 options to play it on the cloud. Does anyone know if Elden Ring Night Rain will be cross-play platform? So Bliss, I do know 100% that Elden Ring Night Rain will have no crossplay. It will have zero crossplay, no crossplay for
Which is terrible.
Night Rain. Yeah, I know. It's bad for population. It's bad
Yeah.
for wanting to play with my friends. It's just bad all around. I wish there was frickin'
Because you
crossplay.
need population to play that game, right?
You do and you don't, right? Because I mean, 25, I think almost 30 million people have bought this game, like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So you think like a lot of people are going to jump onto that, but
Mm.
yeah, population, it would be great to have that crossplay. Well, that is Monster Hunter. You can play it in the cloud, which is always a way just to save the storage and play it on kind of any device, your TV, your Mac, anything that doesn't typically game. It's definitely a good option. So check out Cloud Dosage because they got the intel on how to do it the right way. So let's get into PlayStation. They're adding 6 classic Namco titles to its streaming library. That's right. The retro times are here. So, Soul Calibur, which I am a fan of, Ridge Racer, old school racing, and Tekken 2, and Mr. Driller. So, a couple games there. If you own the PS Portal, it gives you access to a lot of that.
Perfect.
You ever play any of those?
Nah, I play Soul Calibur a lot on the
same.
cast.
Yeah.
But that one is like Broken Destiny, so it's a new one. Remember they were like making a story out of it, and it was like one of the first, not the first, but one of the, you can use a weapon basically in the game, where like I think Mortal Kombat started doing that slightly before, but yeah, quite interesting.
Well, this one, I remember playing the one where you had Star Wars, so you had Yoda and you had Darth Vader.
Really?
And they had their lightsabers, so that was the Soul Calibur I played the most. And you could customize and make your own characters. I loved making my own characters. It was a lot of fun.
I don't remember this one. Yeah, I played the first one. I think that's probably why.
Well, Boosteroid has added a couple more games to its library. If you're into that, some sports game with Test Drive, Tour de France, some biking, and some tennis. Then you also got Crown Wars, some more sports with some off-roading, and then Soma. So very cool. Some games being added, and you want to give this a check out if you're part of the Boosteroid family. Yes, sir. And oh yeah, this one I should have had right after the last PlayStation one for continuity, but let's talk about it anyways. PlayStation is coming close to GeForce Now, adding 371 games, bringing their total game cloud, PlayStation's cloud games to 1,850 available games in the cloud.
Damn. They keep accumulating more.
Absolutely crazy. There is a split though. Some of them are available on the PlayStation Portal. Some of them are only available on PS5. Things like Helldivers 2 was just added to the cloud. So for instance, if I wanted to save up room on my PlayStation and we play Helldivers 2 every week, I can now just play it in the cloud. And I don't have to worry about save space or like the 60 odd gigs that the game is. Same with Space Marine 2. That game is a massive save file, so great to see that.
Interesting.
PlayStation on GFN. Nope, we don't have that. I believe PlayStation will just continue to rival GFN in bringing its own platform to the cloud. I don't think that they are going to do the same type of deals with GFN.
Could be cool to see that, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, it would be great for people to access these cloud games outside of having a PlayStation, so people with PC can just simply go in. There is the PS Plus app, but again, it's a limited
Limited,
selection.
yeah.
So it really all needs to be continuity. It's the growing pains right now, but impressive library of cloud-enabled games, 1,850.
Crazy.
They're definitely becoming a power play or a active user in the cloud gaming space.
Oh yes, definitely. And I think like you saw that Xbox went with GeForce Now. They still have their X Cloud, but I think they try to expand to be on all platform where PlayStation still maintain their like being funneled into that same spot, right? So they keep maintaining their ecosystem.
Well, when you're better, you're better.
Basically.
You can hear more about that on Super PlayStation Bros, another podcast on the channel. But I digress. I think that's all the cloud gaming news I had for us this week. Do you
Right.
want to get into some clips of the week?
Yes, let's get into that. Let's see here. I'll pop up this.
Oh, I had my robots having sex. Remember that one? And then I got
Yeah.
another clip as well here.
I got a clip of me beating the dragon.
Oh yeah, in
Shroud.
Enshrouded, yeah.
Yeah, let's share the screen. Window to share. So here, there's this platform which is like kind of circular. It's on top of a mountain, and the dragon is there. As you can see, his Elton's on top right there. He was very destroying. He's trying to push you off the ledge. He's like flying towards you. He's shooting this fire at you. You have to jump or heal on time, and then like I finally killed him. It took a while. Like it was a very long time. And you can see I'm still on fire. I'm like, oh my god, I need to heal. But yeah, pretty crazy.
GG's. Nice.
Very tough battle. I can see why most people recommend it to go as a group, but it's doable to do it by yourself. But yeah, and I got some good loot. I'll probably go back and keep doing it to get better loot. But yeah, that's how it looked like. And, I was able to use some emote there while I could. I don't really use the emote in this game, but like you got a bunch of emote. But yeah,
There you go, big win. Nicely
big
done.
win. It was a long battle, that's why I cut it short. Do you have a video ready on your side?
Yeah, so I also have a fight with a type of dragon, I guess. So funny enough, you know how we play D&D? Well, I named my character after Rykard. So this is Rykard from Elden Ring.
Lord of Blasphemy.
That is the Rykard in Elden Ring.
Oh,
Rykard.
Jesus.
So this is an epic battle which has you using the dragon spear, which is empowered only in this realm. An 2-phase fight which has the dragon consuming itself and like turning into this face on a dragon. But I was able to beat him, and there we go.
Oh, nice,
Boom.
Nice.
That was not easy. That took me a couple.
Yeah, you're just showing the end, like at me. Took too long.
That was a 2-phase. That was a 2-phase struggle. There, that's what that was.
Here another video. Well, I'll share some video from Avow there. Funny moment, or quite interesting. There's a ledge you can leap, and I was like, I need to try that because why not? You fall in the water. The funny thing is that you get to a point where the guy's he's yelling, but like it's always fun to jump off the ledge like this.
Assassin's Creed style, right there, leap of faith.
Yeah, but he was more like, he was freaking out. Your character is freaking out, but you're fine.
Awesome.
Other funny video, things that you noticed in the town. Here, I'll share this. So there's a dead body here, and the person is cleaning, is just sweeping beside him or something. But I was like, what's the point of this? Like, why you don't pick up the body instead of sweeping around it or something? It's just
that's
some weird
valid.
stuff. Yeah, that's a vow
Yeah.
for you. And then another avow funny moment. It's like what I say, like you loot stuff and people react, or like there's nothing happening. You can basically steal in people's face and stuff. So I was just like looting all the stuff around, just going around looting everything I can. And then like this girl is like kind of like doing something, and I'm like stealing all the stuff.
You stole the stuff as she was
She's
doing
like,
it.
No, I was like,
And then
oh,
she's still
free
doing
stuff.
it.
It's
Oh
just
my
funny.
God.
There's like a few things you do, and then they're like, people are freaking out, but they just say something, and it's like, oh, it's like there's this homeless person on the street with a bowl full of money, and I'm like, oh, I just steal everything. He's like, you haven't taken enough from me. I was like, oh, okay. But that's all they say. That's all they do. I was like, oh, maybe at the end, like when you finish the game, they're gonna be like, you stole from like a homeless person or something like that. I don't know. It's just funny because you can grab everything. You go into a bar and you just like grab everything that's on the table that you can. Pretty funny. Yeah, it's definitely gonna make you play very badly when you switch to Skyrim or any other game like that. But a lot of fun.
That's good. We'll be back next week with more cloud gaming news, and of course, we got some awesome stuff happening this week with some Helldivers, some Among Us we'll see on Tuesday, or some community play, and more stuff coming at you. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks everyone for coming on out. Take care, and remember that GeForce Now in the cloud.
Yes. See you guys.
All right.
Roll the
Do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be me.